I think it makes too much sense not to happen next. Joseph Parker against Dereck Chisora. If the Kiwi is serious about continuing his career meaningfully, getting in nice paychecks and ultimately trying to have another good crack at it, if he can, at one of the champions, then Chisora is the perfect bridge to that promised land again. Common opponent with Dillian Whyte, of course. The British public know them, the likeable characters. They're gritty and talented, but also flawed, so people will be expecting another exciting fight. And the other reason why I think this makes too much sense not to happen is that Dillian Whyte is going to be headlining this pay-per-view, a guy who I really don't think, despite his recent successes and improvements, is not a pay-per-view fighter. And he's going to be probably scheduled to face, as it looks at the moment, Dominic Breazeale. That's hardly an inspiring main event, is it, to shell out for? So, what do you do in that situation? You have to fatten the undercard, and a Parker-Chisora fight, as the penultimate fight, is a way that will make the average Brit go, alright, well, it's got those guys on as well, so I'm willing to pay out for it. Eddie Hearn knows that, so again, that makes a lot of sense to happen. How does it go? Well, Parker's still just turned 27, still young, still, I think, fresh, much fresher than Chisora, whose resume is really deep. He, all the way back, was it in 2011 or so, he fought Vitaly Klitschko, he's been knocked out by David Haye. He's fought a lot of guys in this era of heavyweights. He's the more worn guy. Recently, of course, in his last fight, knocked out against Dillian Whyte quite brutally. We don't know what punch resistance that's knocked out of him. So generally, just on that alone, you have to favour Parker a little bit more. Now, Parker still has, under Kevin Barry, never going to get rid of him, unfortunately. He still has stylistic flaws, inherent flaws. Despite all the talent he's got, the natural abilities, they haven't been properly harnessed. And the first real problems we saw when he fought Takam, getting balled to the ropes, being upright, going to sleeping rounds, confused tactics, he's moving around in boxing, then he's trying to attack. These problems have remained, and are the kind of faults that the come-forward bullying Chisora can take advantage of. Nice shots to the body, nice shots to the head. If Parker's being upright and doing that thing where he's looking at Barry in the corner like what to do next, that's not going to help. I expect, even though I'm not a big believer at all in Barry, I think a lot of Parker's career, probably the prime of his career, has been wasted a little bit or not harnessed properly. I'm still thinking Barry will have heard a lot of this criticism, and I expect a little bit of an improvement in terms of, I favour Parker to maybe try and lock down Chisora a bit more, slow him down, and look for more intelligent punches for the come-forward ducking fight. I like an uppercut a bit more. And ultimately, I expect the fitter guy, who's probably got better stamina at this point, and realises it's getting more and more make and break with each one of these fights, to make the necessary adjustments and grit it out enough against a jaded Chisora to probably mark him up and win a unanimous decision. Now, whether Parker will then ultimately rematch Dillian Whyte, I don't know. Dillian Whyte won't want to do that because he wants these bigger fish to fry. He's going to wait. He's already rejected a $4 million offer against AJ. He wants big bucks, so he's not going to get involved in a rematch straight away with Parker if Parker does beat Chisora. So it's hard to see how it plays out, but I expect this one to go ahead. Look for the Kiwi to not, if not look spectacular, to look a little bit improved, a bit rejuvenated. What do you think though?